Okay, hey guys, I'm just gonna go along with this, and if you can't hear anything,
at least.
Yeah, if you can't hear anything, just let me know. We're having some tech issues here. We've always had issues with this computer, and we're gonna try to get that fixed.
But I am here.
Yeah, but for now, and honestly, this is not has nothing to do with you. We've had these issues before in the past.
Yeah.
And we're using the same hardware here, and this is basically our first test stream to see if this is something that we can do with, or if we need to go and buy some new hardware. Sounds like we're gonna do that. So
I'm late.
All right, let's keep back on this. Where were we? Oh, look at this scene right here. This is crazy. So if I break away with machinima mode, I can go ahead and move this camera around again, just in case you didn't see that. You get really smooth movements. I'll kill the HUD here. And we've got a procedural movement system to this. So as the camera moves, it's got a little bit of weight to it, and that actually helps give it a sense of realism to it.
Pause real quick.
Pause what?
Or just go into the, actually let me, just keep going. I'll deal with it.
What's going on here? What do you want me to do?
No, it's another text.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and I will attach this camera to this car over here. Come here. There you go. Let's see, is he going to go crazy because he can't see over here? Yeah, ped cars are always weird because, like, their AI is designed to stop for a couple seconds, and then if nothing happens, then they move out of the way. Oh, is he going to hit this guy right here? Oh, this is a nice driver right here. So if I use the mouse here, I can actually add like a little bit of like camera shake to this.
Yeah.
So if we've got like this car moving, I can make it look like it's going really fast by just giving it a little bit of camera shake. And oh yeah, he is actually going kind of fast. Yeah.
It's crazy. A madman.
Get off the road, drunkie. Oh my god. What's happening? I don't even know. Did he man-cannoned himself out of the car?
I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I played Saints Row 3, but was the AI so willing to drive over everybody else's cars?
I think so.
They were? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was a ignore AI thing where it's like, well...
Oh, okay, so I think the AI is still ignoring me. So yeah, AI ignore player. So now they'll actually do things to me. So if I go over here and just start shooting... Oh, turn the HUD back on so I can see my crosshair. AI will actually start coming back to me. And I can actually just bump up the notoriety by just hitting tilde and I think F1.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's cop notoriety. I just gave myself full cop notoriety. So they're like going to come at me with everything. And I am set to being invulnerable right now.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be any issue. Oh, wow. They actually do send the tanks at you this game. I mean, it's been a long time since I played this because I've been capturing so much in Saints Row 4 and Saints Row Gat Out of Hell that you kind of forget what we made. Yeah.
The different animations for the tank.
Yeah. So, all right. So this is cool. This is a tank. I'll go ahead and I'll turn on AI ignore player, and now all of a sudden, I am invisible to the AI. So the AI is still going to do whatever they're supposed to do. So if I were to put full gang notoriety in here, they'll actually come to me. But now they're going to have this fight with each other. So now I can break off the camera and start capturing like some of this craziness. But as you can tell, like this is just like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to capture here. There's just so much going on right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually slow down the game simulation.
Okay.
Which means everything's running in slow motion.
Now, did you just bind that command to a key, or is that always?
That's always there.
Okay.
So like this guy right here, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, buddy?
Hey, somebody's looking at me.
Yeah.
He just realized the camera's there.
Yeah. So a lot of times when we're trying to shoot a player or doing something that we need them to do, we'll see like, oh, I guess cool guys don't look at explosions. Is he
gonna walk away from an explosion now?
Yeah.
well, actually, it's a little too late. He's just kind of walking away from fire.
So let's see. Let's speed it back up to normal speed. We don't want to do that. So I'll jump out of this tank. And right now, everybody's ignoring me. Like, they're just doing what they're programmed to do. And we don't actually have custom scripting for our guys to do things. Like, I can't tell a soldier to walk a line, start shooting, and do this stuff. We have to do all this stuff in real time.
Right.
Because this is still a game. We're making a game, not a tool. tool for capture.
Exactly.
So
if you spend all that time scripting that stuff to happen, that takes time away from developing something that could just be a part of the game.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh God! Look at all that crap happening in the background.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just kill everything. Sorry, oh wait, the notoriety's still there. They still spawn. Here, no, kill. There we go. So I can actually turn off all cars and peds by just pushing a button. Yeah. So like.
So that just deleted all of them?
Well, okay. So they don't spawn and it deletes everything.
Okay.
So like now Saints Row is very empty, and like that's a testament to our AI life systems and our vehicle guys. Like this game would not be the same without them. It's like. What's going on?
People are digging what's happening now.
All right, so okay, so I'll go ahead and turn that stuff back on. So remember we were showing that soldier, and he was like freaking out, and his animations were going weird. Like he's not designed to run at slow motion.
Yeah.
But the player is. So let's go ahead and see what happens if we turn ourselves into one of those players. So if I had a shot of a soldier doing something cool, and I needed to cut away to like another angle and have him maybe like explode and fly through the air, or maybe he's gonna like do a human surfboard on somebody, I would need to be able to trigger that animation. And instead of like coming up with a system to program and script and do all that stuff, why don't we just use the player's animations to do that? So if we type character, I can actually set myself to be any of the NPCs in the game.
Okay.
If I remember right, his name is NPC. What is he? Let's find out his name. So let's drop human. I get this nice little list here. These are all the NPCs that are in the game. So I believe he's NPC military or NPC. I don't know. We'll find out here. Let's see. It's not a pedestrian. It's not SWAT.
Good lord, this is way more than I was
Yeah, so some of these are cutscene players. I think that's what the S is. So they're higher res versions. They don't spawn very often. Except
I was going
to
to ask if there was like anything in this list that was like still in the game that wasn't used anywhere, or if it's.
Is it Guard? Is it National Guard? I think that's who they are.
Okay.
NPC Ped. No. Alright, well, we're not going to do that guy because I don't remember his name. It's been a couple years since I've done this, so you'll have to forgive me that I don't remember the name of every NPC in here.
Well, I suppose we should mention while we were loading this up, we could see how many hours had been logged into this.
Yeah.
It was like, what, around 1,500 hours?
Yeah, I had 1,500 hours in the game.
Now, it wasn't just you, right? Or was it mostly
it's me.
you?
Yeah,
just
it's
you?
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious if other people were playing the same one.
People don't capture without me, so I mean I'm there every time when we're capturing. So distant human.
People are curious about something.
What do they want to know?
They want to know what the NPC skinballs was.
How about we find out a little bit? I want to show you this one right here. So this is NPC distant human, and this might crash the game, but we'll see. So we actually have two systems for the game. We have a pedestrian system for everybody that's up close, and then we have a distant pedestrian system that's like a really low res, low poly one. So it looks like they're still walking around, but they're so far back there, you're not supposed to be able to see them. They're supposed to despawn. This guy might despawn right away, but let's see what happens when I drop him.
Boop. Oh, boy.
Look at that. Ship it.
Do they only have the T-pose?
The animation's based off of whatever they're supposed to be doing.
Oh, okay. So when they don't have anything to do.
So like, but this guy right here, I wonder what happens if I become him. If I become
I think we need to become that man.
Okay, so something tells me the animation's gonna be really broken on this.
Okay.
But we're gonna do it anyway. What was his name? NPC Distant Human? Yeah, Distant Human. So character NPC Ped Distant or NPC Distant Human. Human. What's up, buddy? Hey. Hey,
are you just? I really hope you just slide across the ground, like you just pull a Gumby.
Hey.
Oh, okay, there's some movement.
Hey, I heard you like money. Really, you too? Okay. All right, let's. I wonder what these animations seem. I can't even. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
oh my God!
Oh shit!
What is happening here? What am I doing?
That's
Here, control him, okay?
Holy shit.
Oh, you gotta stand still so I can grab you. Okay, now go for it. Here we go, cinematic with this distant.
well, I mean,
here, an epic upshot right here, right there.
whoa.
What is he doing? What's happening?
Okay, look,
so it's mapping your animations, the player's
Right.
animations, to this character, which is not designed to be mapped to this at all. So like we get like this really.
Whoa,
buggy-
hey, buddy.
Hey man, don't steal my style.
Look,
Can you crouch? Can you crouch?
Hey, buddy. There. Oh God, he vanished into the ether. I was gonna comfort him in his moment of terror.
All right, we gotta stop this. Okay, so let's try another character.
Oh man, I'm in love with him though.
Just character, NPC, ped, mascot, 03. There you go. Boom.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, so you can be Old Steel. Was this a skin in the game? I forget.
You know, I don't remember. I
It
mean,
might have been. I think it was in a later game, but like.
It might have been.
Yeah, but
It's-
for some of these things, so these guys are like complete player models,
Yeah.
and clothing that goes on a player is like completely different than like a finished player model. But their skeletons are similar, so like you can do a lot of the same animations. But there are certain animations that you can't do. So like, let's go ahead and do you have a rocket launcher?
I think so.
I think the grenade launcher will work. Yeah. Can you fire it?
Nope.
Yeah. See, there you go. And
Yep,
now your
look at
animations
that.
are like all broken.
Oh wait,
you can
it
kind of.
fires, like
I think if you like are in a turning animation, you can do that because like. Yeah.
at random points during my turn, yeah, I can pull out the grenade shot.
Can we do this in the final game? Okay, so we might want to start fielding a couple questions because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's like I just dropped like the knowledge bomb on a lot of people that are interested in this stuff. Go ahead. Okay, so in terms of doing this sort of final game, no, you can't do this in the final game. If you know a little bit about programming, there is a whole section of code that we do not include when we compile the final game, and that
Right.
includes things like the console. It includes some of the commands that the console can trigger, which means some of the functions that you hook into. So, like,
Yeah.
even if you write a trainer, like, some of this functionality doesn't exist. Some people have brought out this functionality. So, Machinima Mode, which is our third-person camera tool, which allows you to do all this cool, awesome stuff, is actually exposed in the game because there was a section we were going to ship called Machinima Mode.
Right.
And it was an in-game editor. And we can talk about this because, I mean, Idle Ninja hacked it out of the game.
That's right.
But the code that we used to do it was a multiplayer network code transfer. So right now, when you look at all these animations, they're like really nice and smooth and they look good. And what we were finding was that there was like a lot of rubber banding and a lot of stuff. And frankly, we just couldn't get it done in time for the PC time to be shipped.
Yeah.
And it was just a feature that, you know, people really weren't asking for. And honestly, I think it's because they didn't know about it, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how could you know about this unless you know, essentially hack the game?
Yeah.
Which is what a couple people
I
did.
feel people knew that it existed at some point, that they would have been like, oh.
But they tried it and they knew it was like really buggy, and they were like blaming the guy that hacked it out, and like really the fault is ours. Like it was just a feature we were trying to ship, and it, you know, it didn't turn out right. And like you have to think about this. You know, people might be asking like, how do we get console commands in our game? And the reason why we don't enable them is because it's actually really easy to crash the game by doing them. So like,
I'm honestly a little surprised the game didn't crash when we switched to terrifying polygon mode.
yeah, well, I was surprised too because like there's all kinds of things that you can do in the console that will definitely break the game
Yeah.
because it's not a section that we're like testing to make sure that like, hey, anything that you do in here is not going to break the game.
Yeah.
So here, let's give you a low camera angle here. I love these car chase shots right here where it's like you just like imagine like some Michael Bay music playing, you know, it's like, this thing's out of control. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, now you're gonna go ahead and just go somewhere else. This thing's out of control. Come on, you gotta have the out of control car, alright? Come on, work with me here, alright?
Oh God.
Oh my goodness!
Oh fucking hell. I'm trying to be out of control, everything's stopping me. one time Again, this world is just keeping me from being out of
Okay,
control.
so I'll go ahead and we'll jump out of this. All right. So I think they were asking about skin balls.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is skin balls?
We will find out what skin balls is.
Do you actually know what skin balls is?
I don't think I know, but I might have an idea of what it is. I think it's actually like spheres that we attached a material to see what it would look like, and I think it's like a test one for rendering cutscenes. But we'll drop them. So drop human NPC skin balls, or is it NPC ped skin balls?
Yeah, it might have been ped.
Oh, it's just skin balls. It's just skin balls. He could be. Yeah, there we go.
Nope, skin balls.
Yeah.
Oh, it has a gun.
Well, apparently it's got some sass. But it's like it's our different skin types. 4 balls together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing dirty. Come on. This is the first thing that ran in their minds, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, when it's literally called skin balls.
No, skin balls, no! Ye have fallen. Rip in peace, skin balls.
I can't believe skin balls.
Don't kick him around like that, jeez.
I mean, he's a ball. It's kind of what he's meant to do.
Say something nice about him. Skin balls, in life, you gave us lots of fun for the 13 seconds that you existed.
Skin balls, I knew you for about 10 seconds, but I...
Alright, now blow up that gas station. Just do it.
Oh, God. Well, hold on one second.
Oh, wait, you don't have a gun! Oh, no!
Once I turn the correct way, I might be able to lob a grenade
Can you switch to pistol? Oh, there we go.
There we go. Nailed it.
Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and let's become the player again. So unfortunately, like, one of the bugs with this, not only do like the guns not work all the time and stuff, but like I can't actually become the player again without like some really broken stuff happening.
Really?
So screw it, let's just try it.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead, hit stand still, because if you're running and doing that, like all kinds of bad stuff will happen. So we have just like when you open up a store, we have debug commands for doing that. So I'll do store character. I think there's just one, so just hit 1.
Okay.
And so like now he's all blacked out. Let's see, race. Like I can't even go in here. Sex, I can't even go in here. Build.
Yeah.
I guess I can make him kind of big, but like I think it's like not even getting bigger. It's just like his arms and stuff are spreading out.
It looks like it's just kind of stretching him a little.
Yeah. Like we can't even see him. Age. Wonder what an old beer can looks like. Sex appeal. All right, well.
Looking good.
Face, randomized, sure. This could be really screwed up when we get out. We'd be like, ah. But hair, anime.
Well.
Oh. Hey, that works right there. We got some pink anime hair going on right there. All right.
Anime never fails.
Personality. The Amigo.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Taunt. The Douglas. Personal favorite of mine. Okay, cool. So I'll exit this. And so, another bug here. You'll notice that all the AI life is gone. Oh, wow. It actually did change him up just a little bit.
Yeah. That's actually surprising.
Actually, it's surprisingly bad looking. Look at that.
Oh, God.
It's like growing out of his eye.
Well, when you're infected with anime, it's kind of what happens. Does that ever happen to you? It happens to me every week.
I wouldn't even know. You'll notice that like everything is just missing in the world now.
Yeah.
Like it's just gone. So we're gonna have to actually restart this to do anything, because at this point the game is in such a broken state that like we can't.
So you wouldn't even be able to go into the console and spawn somebody?
Well, let's try that. You know, I've never had to do a lot of this stuff because like normally it's like, oh, you have 24 hours to make a trailer, and I'm like. So I'm just like restarting the game and just getting in there. So NPC ped cop, NPC ped mascot 05, 04. Yeah, like nothing's happening. So we're gonna have to kill the game here.
Okay.
So in doing so, we might have to go blank here for a little bit. Why don't you go full screen on us and you can take a couple questions.
Yep.
Or maybe not. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? We should probably just leave it here for now. With all the stream problems we're having. Let's go ahead and take a couple questions. Does anybody have anything? And you can watch chat while I reboot the game.
Give me questions, chat. I almost said give me chat questions.
By the time we actually get back in, though all the questions will have come on.
Uh-huh. People saying they love me.
Oh, Scott
That's
Scully.
not a question. That's
yeah.
a declaration of love.
Wait, no, Chip, I love you?
That's that's questioning your life, and I can't help there. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What do you think of Saints Row?
Yeah, okay, so File Tracks asking you about your job. How do you like it here?
I mean, this is basically my third week about to end, and it's really fucking cool.
All right, cool.
Especially now that we're getting around to the stream stuff, which is a big part of the reason why I am here now. So it's exciting to start doing streams. Oh, should we talk about our plans at all, do you think?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll let them figure it out on their own.
Okay.
Any questions about here? Actually, let's take some requests too. I mean, we're getting to the point where we should start doing. What do you guys want to see? Tell us what you want to see on here, and I'll tell you if I can do it or not.
Yeah, everybody give us requests. And also, is there any unused trailer footage you're really fond of that you had to cut? Is there anything you were really happy with that for some reason couldn't be used?
So that's a really interesting question because for me, here, why don't you go ahead and play while you do something?
Yep.
I'll give you weapons, and I'll make you. Well, that should be good.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes to editing a trailer or cutting anything, the best thing that you can do, or at least you know when a trailer is done, not when there's like what more can we add. A trailer is done when there's nothing to take away. And storytelling to me is not about what's on screen, but it's actually a lot about what's not on the screen. So it's about removing any distractions and anything that doesn't tell the story. I know this is all like really like metaphysical and stuff, but like when you go by this zen and you go by this way of life, your trailers end up being really short. Your customers end up being really happy because I guess 50 seconds is about all we did for DLC trailers. And not only that, but I could actually finish them in time. I think you have to hit a button to like explode those. It's the bumpers.
Gotcha.
One of the bumpers. So yeah.
Okay.
Any fucked up unused vehicles you can use? Let me see if there's any vehicles in here. I don't.
Anything that's like a test vehicle or something?
I don't think so. So a lot of the test stuff got ripped out of the game before we shipped it, and that's just so that we could like fit it onto discs.
Right.
But here, I'll have the player or AI ignore you. So AI ignore player. So now they're not even going to shoot at you anymore. Let's go ahead and hit drop car. So it'll show us a list of stuff here. I can take a look here. Let's see. SUVs, VTOLs, hover bike, GAT car, ATV, APC. I don't think there's any unused vehicles. I believe we removed all of them. Okay. Now, I believe in 4, there are some vehicles that are left over from Saints Row 3 that don't spawn in the world.
Right.
But I think that's it. I don't see any cars in here that look like they shouldn't spawn. Okay, we'll try this bike BC01. Bike BC01. Did it drop anything? You gotta stand still.
Whoop.
There you go, right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the Nightblade bike.
Oh, okay.
Can you get on it? Is it usable? Okay. So actually, this is actually a pretty funny thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, right there. Boom. There's a fix for that.
Okay.
There's a fix for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get on. Let's go ahead and get on that bike. So you'll notice that when he hit something on the bike, he ejected from it really quickly. We have ways of fixing that. So if I hit search eject, and let's jump down to the bottom, there is a motorcycle min eject speed. And right now it's set to 20. So if you're moving 20 units per second,
Yeah.
you have a possibility of ejecting. Let's set that to 600. All right, now just face plant just straight into something. Look at that.
Whoop.
You are unstoppable.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess water will always stop you.
That's a way to stop.
Hey, why'd you warp to shore? I was going to show you a cool way to get up.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so let's say that you wanted to get on top of a building. This is Saints Row 3. We shot a lot of stuff on top of buildings, even though it's hard to get up there.
Yeah.
So hold still. I'm going to hit you into slew mode. Now you can fly over. It's inverted, by the way. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
I know. Alright, and it's not inverted anymore. So now I'm going to jump you on top of this building by hitting tilde and J. Do a little load screen here, and now you're on top of the building.
Well, dang.
There's actually a lot of other cool stuff that you can do with warping around the city, too.
You can warp through the map, too, can't you?
Yes, you can. So here, I'll take this while you field a couple more questions. So I can actually jump into the map, and let's say that I wanted to go here, and I'm like, what is that? These commands are from Saints Row 1. This is really funny. So if you type in the command to reveal all of the items on the map is called hood explore all. And boom.
Oh, wow.
That's totally left over from Saints Row 1. So I'll go ahead and I clicked on the right stick in the map, and it will warp me directly in there.
Okay.
So now I'm actually inside this store here.
A couple people were wondering about when you did that stuff with the bike. They were wondering what happens if it's just set to 0. Do you just immediately fall off the bike?
Well, let's find out. I bet that like anytime you just even get breathed on, that it just.
I'm really
drops
curious
you.
if you just like face plant right off a bike.
Min eject speed. I'll set it to 0. So the minimum eject speed is 0. If I had to take a guess, what it means is that like how much force do you have to be, or how fast do you have to be going before it'll eject you off the bike?
Right.
So drop car.
I just want this to be a bike that's covered in oil. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can you not get on it?
Maybe. Here, I'll get on with the super way.
Okay.
Alright, so if I touch anything,
You lost to the best.
it should just like...
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Let me see if I can just go really slow. Let me just tap into this cop car.
Yeah, just coast into a cop car.
Yeah, okay. Or I'll just coast into like something over here. It's like really slow. Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's not doing it. Okay.
Weird.
So the minimum eject speed just means like I think it rolls a dice for some math if you're gonna roll off. But there's a minimum speed you have to go before it determines that it's going to do that math.
Wow,
so it's
even
doing
when
that
it says
math.
0.
And yeah, it's not bumping me up. Unfortunately, no, nothing hilarious there. That could be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can I do?
Is there any... Can you affect the gravity in this game, or is that...
Let me find out.
Because somebody wants a gravity of -3.
I don't know
Specifically.
if gravity would work. Okay, there's parachute gravity multiplier, vehicle extra gravity enabled, character gravity multiplier. Okay, let's do that. That sounds pretty good. I've never had to do this before because it's never part of the game and we would never advertise it that way, but...
Wait till I catch you.
What was that? Char gravity. That's the other thing too, is when we do these commands, like, they're just written by whoever's programming that day. So the character gravity multiplier is 1.5. Let's set it to 0.1. And...
Jump.
As long as I'm having fun, it's all good.
Oh.
Wah wah. So a lot of these commands are actually held over from previous versions of Saints
Okay.
Row. And they sometimes like aren't attached to any systems.
Right, they're just leftover
Yeah,
stuff.
so they're just left over, and it's just there, and like now we have a new system for gravity. So let me see what happens if I jump off here. Looks like
Not
I'm.
insane.
It looks like I was falling a lot slower.
Okay.
Because if I set this like really high, to like 10, and then jump, because the gravity may not even like. Oh, I think I know why.
Oh.
The jumps are just animations. They actually don't take you off the floor.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So if I do this, I'll probably drop like a rock. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's an acceleration to it too.
Okay.
It looked like it might have also been the falling animation, right? You
Yeah.
notice I went into like the falling parachute
Yeah,
animation right
parachute.
away. So it probably affects that, but nothing else. What else are we looking for? What are we getting?
How can you affect the vehicle physics? Is there like a friction?
I believe so.
Can we get soap cars?
There's tons of vehicle commands in here. So
Oh, Lord.
there's like repairing, animate doors, blow up, vehicle blow up all vehicles. Let's try that. Vehicles blow up. I'm gonna bind that to a key.
Yeah, I was about to
Alright,
say. Please bind that to a
so
key.
I can bind this to a key on the keyboard just to hit it. So I'll do bind key J vehicles blow up. And so now I'm gonna be like da 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 da.
What?
No! Why did
What?
did I type it in wrong? Vehicles blow up. That worked. Do the gang vehicles not blow up? No, they do.
Huh. Can it not be bound for some reason?
No, I might have typed it in wrong.
Okay.
I did.
Because I was about to suggest... I want to see how this game handles having a lot of cars blow up all at once.
All right, let's see if we can crash the game. All right, so here, I'm going to need you to help me out.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop a lot of cars here. And in Saints Row, there's only 6 car slots that can occupy memory at any given time. And so when you drop a car, it will just remove a car from a slot.
Right.
And that's it. Those 6 cars are actually what provide all the variety because they have a bunch of customization to them.
Yeah.
So they're different variants of the car with colors, paint, rims, all that other stuff. So that's how we make all of our vehicles look nice. Now, there is a way around this, and it is very unsafe because we have memory pools that are only designed to hold so much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn on a command here that's going to show PED and vehicle counts. And I'm sorry, the monitor's really far away from me, so I'm having a hard time reading it.
Okay.
So up in the upper left, it says we've got 57 PEDs and 12 vehicles on screen right now. Right? Okay, now there's...
Oh, God.
there's 12, because I think vehicle carcasses do count as well.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and if we drop a car here, and just car, 4-door, police 02. I remember these a lot. There's a car.
You're going to need me to move, though.
But if I drop another car, you notice how the other one just disappeared like that.
Yeah.
There are ways around this. So what we need to do is we need to use a command that's an unsafe drop car. And what this is going to do is it's going to ignore memory pool restrictions, and it's just going to let us do this. Like, warning, we're going to probably crash the game. So let's go ahead, drop car, unsafe, car, 4-door.
Danger drop.
Police 02.
I hope it falls on that man.
It just doesn't
it
remove him.
Removed him.
So I need you to move around as I drop these cars. And if you drop a car on top of another one, it will actually erase it. So I'm just going and dropping just a bunch of these cars. And you can actually be crushed.
Oh, God.
And let's go ahead and find another car. Car, 4-door, luxury, 04, 05, 06, luxury 06. Yeah.
There we go.
I think if we blow up all these cars at once, something really bad will happen.
Let me get closer to the wall, actually. Yeah! Oh,
Yeah, be careful. You gotta have empty space, so we gotta just keep going.
Yeah, I'll just keep going this
You gotta
way.
have a car length space in front of you, or we'll try to erase the car.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're just like throwing them into walls and stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Alright, I wonder how many of these things are gonna drop. Okay, so how many cars do we have right now? Okay, so the vehicle count is 37. I think we can go a little bit higher than that. This is the PC version, and it's like pretty awesome. So like, we developed this PC version of the game in-house completely because, I mean, frankly, like, we did wrong outsourcing the development of Saints Row 2. And, like, when we did that, we're like, yeah, that this wasn't the right thing to do. So we actually made the PC version, like, really, really, really good. And let's see if I can drop another car here. Car, 2-door, I don't know, what's... Muscle...
I hate fighting, but I love kicking ass.
02. Are you dropping cars?
Okay, there we go.
Okay. I think you need to face forward.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead, we'll fly in machinima mode.
Okay.
And stand still. So our vehicle count is actually despawning, so I'm thinking there might be something here. But
Yeah,
like, if we look at all these cars that we dropped, like, this would never ever happen in Saints Row. And like, the only reason why this is even running somewhat smooth is the fact that this is like a 4 gigahertz i7 and like really nice like 9 series NVIDIA card in here, and probably like 32 gigs of RAM. So we've got all this stuff happening right here, and I guess what should we do when we blow this up? Should we christen this to anybody when we hit this button?
Oh, God. Everybody starts shouting, I'm going to pick one of your names
Those
Yeah.
baby girls sure give me a reality
in
class.
30 seconds.
Let me see if I could get this all in one shot right here.
Oh, man.
Michael Bay would be so proud. You know, people give him a bad rap, but like, he does awesome.
He knows
stuff.
what he wants.
Yeah, he knows what it is. We're gonna blow it all. All right. So is it J? Is it J? Hopefully, I don't hit a button that like reloads the level, because that would be like the worst payoff ever.
Toblo 1, this explosion is for you!
Tobo blowing what? What?
Toblo.
Toblo 1. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, J. Whee!
Okay. Thank God. I was gonna be so fucking bummed out.
Oh, the car carcasses disappeared.
Oh wow. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, so now there's 5 vehicle counts. So yeah, that didn't actually crash the game. Luckily.
That's surprising. That was actually a really smooth explosion. Too.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it was gonna get a little.
Well, Saints Row 3 is kind of an older game, and to be fair, a computer this awesome didn't exist when Saints Row 3
true.
shipped.
Still, I thought it may have been a limitation of the game, perhaps. But
Let's see if I can mess with the time of day. So I know a lot of people complain that Saints Row didn't have a time of day system, and I can explain why. So
Time to put in
in
some
Saints Row
work.
2, we couldn't have wet ground, and we couldn't have actually a lot of features that we wanted in the game. So we locked time of day in Saints Row 3 to get around that, and it bought us wet ground, it bought us better graphics, it bought us the ability to really make sure that our cutscenes were visible at all times, because if you remember, cutscenes were affected by time of day in
Roller
Saints Row
rink?
2, and sometimes you couldn't
East of
see
a perfectly
what was
good
going
nuke
on.
plant.
we're good.
So, okay, good. They heard it. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the TOD settings, and you're going to have to bear with me here. I'm not as familiar with these because I never changed them. There was really no point for us to do them.
Right.
But if I do TOD override, I think it's override. Oh, maybe it's not. Let's do TOD rotate around Y. So right now it's set to a certain area. What's up? We're good.
Okay.
So TOD rotate around Y. It's right now. It's 1 degree or it's 0. I think there was a TOD. I need not show sun path. And I think people have actually hacked time of days into Saints Row 3, but they don't necessarily look all that great.
Yeah.
So let's see, where is it?
Dan's asking, what do you mean when you say you couldn't see what was going on?
So, in Saints Row 2, there would be cutscenes where, like, the lighting would just blow out certain materials, or it would just be really dark. And that's because you were in a time of day where they were, like, not good. We actually had, like, 5 different time of day lighting schemes for every cutscene in Saints Row. And if you were, like, in that in-between section...
Oh.
Wonder how much
like,
a casino
because we would
costs.
only just do, like, at 1700 hour, at 1200, at 0800.
Right.
Like, let me see if I can just do that. Set TOD. It used to be set TOD, but a lot of that stuff got ripped out. Because I remember we had to do TOD stuff a lot in Saints Row because only certain times actually looked good. Let's see what TOD next segment means. Aha. Jump to the next time segment. So if I do this, these are the time of days that Saints Row has.
Okay.
And we schedule them, or we do it in such a way so that they look good, right? If I do TOD rotate around Y, you'll notice that it says it's at 0 degrees. If I do 30 degrees, you'll notice that actually the light of the sun changes. But because of that, you'll notice that now the scene doesn't match up anymore with where the sun actually is.
Oh.
So, like, now the lighting doesn't look correct because the sun is... I don't think it even affects, like, God rays and stuff because each one of these things are different systems, right? So when I do... Actually, it does affect the God rays.
Huh.
But you'll notice that, like, you don't even see the sun. Like, you don't even know where it's coming from. Like, I know it's coming from there because the God rays are coming from there. But, like, the sun is, like, pasted in somewhere else in the skybox. So, like, when we're trying to make our city look nice, you can't look at the skybox when you change that. It's okay. We're going to be wrapping up the stream here pretty soon anyway.
Oh, wow. It's actually... All right, yeah.
Okay, so... do we have any other questions here from anybody that they
Yeah, if
want to
anybody
see?
else has any more, like, last-minute things we could do. I'm surprised... We haven't broken the game once, have we?
Yeah, like, I'm kind of
No
surprised that we
crashes?
didn't crash. I mean, I could try to crash the game, but, like... I mean, you just drop a bunch of humans and then just,
Because,
like...
I mean, a few days ago, we saw, like, several crashes in a row,
well,
just from NPCs and stuff.
It's Saints Row life, man.
Everybody wants the game to crash for the end of the stream.
Let's see if we can
Somebody
do it.
says, crash this game with hot dogs and balls.
Well, fuck yeah, I'll show you how to do that. NPC, here, well, first of all, Skinballs has got to come back. Skinballs was
I mean,
pretty
he was
cool.
here for about 10 seconds before he made his untimely
Skinballs,
end.
your time to shine is now.
Oh, God.
You have a lot of actually Skinballs to go for. I don't think this is going to crash the game because Skinballs probably doesn't take up a lot of memory.
No, it's just, yeah, it's so
He's
basic.
just like, he's got a gun though.
I don't mean to insult you, Skinballs.
He means business. Oh, holy shit! What is going on?
Oh my God, are Skinballs like immediately hostile?
I think they're homies. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So drop human, NPC, ped, mascot. What do they wanted to see? The can?
They want to see hot dog men.
Hot dog. I think is 3, 2, 1. Oh god, Genki has like so much health. 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6.
Okay.
Let's see, hot dog guy. Come on, hot dog guy, you can do this.
Is there any commands to make AI, like all AI, hostile?
No,
Okay.
I really wanted them to put those in, and they never did.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Oops, I'm dropping the wrong guy. Sorry. Come on, we need a couple Saints Flow here. Fans of Saints Flow in the audience? We have like a Saints Flow like costume out in the lobby still.
Oh yeah.
It's like hot as hell to wear. Like nobody likes what everybody's like, oh, I want to wear it, and then when you put it on, it's like this thing is heavy and it's hot as hell. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't crashed anything yet.
And there's no safe command for NPCs, is there?
No, there's no unsafe command for NPCs, but I don't think there are necessarily slots for NPCs. NPCs are handled differently.
Huh.
So like, if you need to, if they run out of memory, they just kind of do that. The cars had like a hard-coded system because like you couldn't just despawn a car in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Like that would look weird. You would notice that, but peds not so much. I need to find a room to put these guys in because they run away way too easily.
Yeah.
So if I go down here, if I remember right, and this was our vertical slice area, or like the part of the game that's like really short,
Yeah.
so that we can like prove that the game actually works. Let's see if I can just
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
slew inside here. Yeah, I was showing you vertical slice earlier. So if we go inside here, this is the ring. We should be able to have like a smaller area. Also, those TOD changes allowed us to have these beautiful interiors like this. Have great lighting and stuff like this. Because we needed to basically be able to swap between those things, and we couldn't do that in Saints Row 2. So... And the funny thing is, I can actually like drop cars in here too.
People also want Distant Human to come back.
Okay, Distant Human. Come on. You're my boy, Distant Human.
Ah!
Holy moly. Hold on, what does it say? Havoc memory over safe limit and freed. Okay, so
no.
there are like some things inside here that'll prevent this. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop a car in here. You should never be able to put a car in here, but...
Could you... You'd be able to get, Oh no, you wouldn't be able to get motorcycles in here, would you? Because you have to press the prompt to open the door, right?
Yeah.
It's not a physics door.
I think if I just do like truck, 2-door. This is gonna get really cramped really fast. Fire 01.
Oh god. Oh wait.
I don't want to drop it on those guys because it'll erase some of them.
Right.
And I should use the satchel charges. I love satchel charges. We would use that to blow up stuff for our stuff all the time. And I'll make a cinematic shot of this because these guys are like, they're just standing here. And you don't want to blow them all up at once. You kind of want to give it like some oomph to it. So let's turn on the HUD. I want satchel charges.
Those Distant Humans are desperately trying to escape.
No, there's no escape for Distant Humans. Oh, I could throw one of these on the guys. Oh man, these guys are like, holy shit! Uh-oh. See, it's deleting objects already because like it's smart enough to do that.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and run my player over here. And you'll have to hit this button, but don't hit it just yet because, jeez. Oh my goodness. So we'll go ahead and we'll get.
Oh my god.
We'll get ourselves.
What is happening in the bottom right?
I think he's just like shot would probably be a lot better from over here. So now you're gonna tap that thing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like really quickly when I count you down. Okay, ready? So normally we'd be recording on like Fraps or Disc Recorder here, but we'll just go for this. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's not it. Is it B in this game?
Oh,
I
it
think
might
it's
be B.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No,
No, maybe it's
like,
the other.
You're just trying exploding it. There.
Whoop.
Oh, there's one of them. Was it X?
I'm touching nothing at the moment.
They explode after time
Okay.
after so long. So I think it's X or Y.
No, it's none of these. We're doing it.
Distant Human. Oh man, he
Oh.
has like a really funny death animation.
Yeah, wow. Rest in peace, Distant Human. Yeah, every button.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We need to let the people who upload this to YouTube know that that's the thumbnail for YouTube.
All right, guys. Well, it was great having you here, and we hope to be doing more streams later.
Yeah.
And sorry about all the technical difficulties, but we're gonna go and take this information, and we will build a stronger stream. And hopefully, we can do more fun stuff like this with
Yeah,
our
hopefully.
games and maybe with other people's games. And we'd like to hear from you guys. So if you could post on the forums, send us tweets. We're listening. We are trying to be a very proactive company and listen to our fans, because honestly, you know, I feel like just a lot of game companies out there just kind of doing
Yeah.
and not listening, and that's not what Volition's about. So
Oh god, that tiny arm. Help. Or is that a leg? I can't even tell. Oh, with Distant Human. Everything's all one and the same. Please let us know if you need more Distant Human.
I think they said they want Skinballs DLC. All right, guys. Send us your feedback. We're listening, and maybe we'll do something fun like this for next stream.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
until then, I'm Alex Mejia.
I'm Josh.
And-
She's,
Josh Cheesem. Come
Yep.
on, you could do better than that.
it's Josh Stinson.
This is Josh Stinson. Okay, that's fine. Chip Cheesem here, doing streams for Volition.
What?
I think this is gonna turn out to be something really
He
good.
got a hold of it. Like Distant Human's trying to get a hold of it.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
See you later, guys.